So let's just do one more chart and then we call it quit for this video. So let's just look at say UCHF. Of course, you always want to come from the monthly time frame. Okay, so I'm just gonna be quick on this one. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this video, on this particular chart. I mean, so you come. This is the first thing that I see on the monthly. This is the first thing I see. Okay, so guys, just relax. Okay, there's no straight line. You may not do it like me. In fact, you can't even do it like me. All right, you can't do it like me, and you can't do it like any other person. You can only do it as yourself. So what I mean by as yourself is that over time, you'll be able to do this on your own and your own way. Okay, there are many ways. There are many roads that leads to the market. Quoting our elders, there are many roads that leads to the market. There's no one single, one single shield to this whole thing. All right. Look, if you always, in fact, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to end up doing. Devising your own. You are going to blaze your own trail. All right. So I'm going to bring out a video sometime in the future about defining yourself in this market. All right, who you want to be. All right, so what do we have here? We have, not to digress too much, we're talking about trend lines today. So we have a bounce here. I have a bounce here. We have another bounce here. Okay. So price did this. Now at this point here, where we also have gotten a third touch, we didn't get a third bounce. We broke, came down and did this. Alright, so this is what we have. So price kept dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping on the monthly time frame. So we yet have another trend line here. So of course, don't forget the concept of outer trend line and inner trend line. Okay, so price did this, and then then we have another trend line here. So guys, can you see that? Don't worry guys, with more practice, you get more proficient over time. Okay. Practice is king, man. Practice is king. We have another trend line here. Okay, so this data is from. So that is just to tell you something, guys. Okay, from this high here, all right, going down, it tells you that the market is in a serious bearish trend. Okay, the market is in a serious bearish trend going down. So for the most recent trend line I just drew, price did this. Okay, and then it kept falling. It kept falling. It kept falling. You have this. So until now, for me to be bullish in this market on the monthly time frame, I will need to see this. Okay. I will need to see a break of this trend line. Alright guys, I want to see a break of this trend line. I want to see a break of this trend line. Okay, so now let's do this. Let me declutter. Okay, let me return this guy. Okay, so now I'll scale down to the weekly again. What can I see on the weekly? What can I see on the weekly? Okay, so on the weekly I see this. Okay, these are the two touches, 1 and number 2. Okay, so this is the color code for this is what, pink. Yep. All right. Then from here, I see another trend line here. I see another trend line here. Okay. So then I see another trend line. I remember this trade. I remember this one, this particular one. I remember this trade. Okay. So I had the first bounce, second bounce, the third bounce here. So the thing is this, guys. Okay, once I get the first bounce, the second bounce, the two minimum touches that I need to draw my trend line. Okay, now you see the third bounce, okay, is actually the point of kill. All right, as in where the decision is made. This is where you have to be very careful at the third bounce, because mostly I would say 80%, 70% of the time, the third bounce, the third touch is really a bounce. Okay. But when you see price coming back for the fourth time, okay, when you see price coming back for the fourth time, okay, 80% of the time it's going to be a breakout. Wow, I just released a secret to you. 80% of the time, when price is coming back the fourth time to that trend line, expect a break. Okay, expect a break, like what we're having here. Alright, and then price broke and then kept falling down. And then so now we go forward. We have this also. Alright, price came here, bounced here and kept going down. So we could extend this into the future. Price kept going. So now let's look at something more recent. Let me say going for this week. Alright, I see something here, but I'd rather go scale down to the daily to bring that out so that we get a clearer picture, since it's a more recent chart and we're looking to trade it this coming week. Okay, so now this is what played out on the daily. This is the first thing I see. Yeah, this is the first thing I see. Okay, price came here, had a touch daily easily. Alright, so guys, you can see this color coding I'm doing. Alright, you have to also imbibe that culture. Alright, so you have to borrow that culture of color coding your trend lines across time frames, from the monthly, the weekly, the daily. I think on the monthly I use the black color, the weekly I use pink, and then the daily I use blue, and then on the 4-hour I use that's orange color. So you have to do this so that you can know that, okay, I'm at the daily trend line, I'm at the weekly trend line, I'm at the monthly trend line. So it tells you how far I should stay in a trade if you're actually placing a position. So we keep going down, keep going. We have another trend line here, which has been used. So guys, like I said, I remember this trade here, this particular one. Okay, when I saw the break of this trend line, that's okay, I should be expecting some downward momentum. So from this point here, I got an entry at this point here, and I kept going down. I think actually I didn't get all the whole 300 and something pips. Okay, but I just targeted. I think I got about 200 and 100 and something pips too. Yeah, so I just pick the charts, pick the trade, pick the pips, and left. So that's it, guys, for this video on this series on trend lines. Alright, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, okay, hit the notification bell, and of course like this video. So going forward, we'll be seeing other videos on other topics, other elements, and then we'll be showing you how to combine all this. So now it seems that we consider this as syllabus. Okay, of course, just like when you're in school. Okay, let me say in your university days, from 100 level, first semester, you have different syllabus for different courses, for different topics. That's how we have it. That's what we have here too. So at graduation now, when you're practicing, you find a way to combine all what you've gathered and try to solve problems with them. Likewise, on like this industry is not any different. Okay, You're in the learning process. Okay, you learn about trend lines, learn about support and resistance, chart patterns, candlestick formation, indicators. Alright, then at some point now you now find a way to combine them, okay, to come up with a strategy. Okay, so going forward, like I said, I'll be showing you how to combine both support and resistance, chart patterns, trend lines, candlestick formation, for you to have a cleaner entries in your trades. Okay, so for now guys, let's call it a quits, and I'll be seeing you in the next video in the next series. Going forward, please stay put, take care of yourself. Bye for now.